Steadier, bedtime vitamins for stronger legs. After 60, you've likely been led to believe that the weakening of leg muscles as one ages is an inevitable consequence of getting older. This widespread notion, however, only tells a partial story. While age certainly plays a role, a far more significant and often overlooked culprit is a silent deficiency in 3 crucial vitamins that your body requires to not only regain, but also maintain leg strength, especially during the night when natural repair processes are most active. What might not be widely discussed, perhaps because these nutrients are natural, inexpensive, and not particularly profitable for pharmaceutical companies, is that they can significantly improve your leg health. The scientific evidence supporting their efficacy is compelling. Research indicates that a deficiency in just one of these vitamins can triple your risk of falling after the age of 60, slow muscle recovery by an astonishing 37%, and increase the frequency and severity of leg cramps by 42%. This video will focus on the top vitamins that, despite proven benefits like a 31% increase in strength, are underutilized by seniors. The fundamental reason for this is that the underlying cause of leg weakness, nutrient deficiencies, cannot be profitably fixed in the way conventional medicine often approaches age-related ailments. Without these essential nutrients, your legs, which form the very foundation of your mobility, begin to deteriorate. Muscles lose their ability to heal, and the vital communication network between your brain and your legs becomes compromised. Emerging research highlights that seniors who consistently take these specific vitamins before bed report remarkable improvements in balance, a reduction in leg discomfort, and significantly quicker muscle healing, often within a matter of days. Based on this groundbreaking research, we will outline the top 3 vitamins that every individual over 60 should incorporate into their nightly routine to effectively and swiftly regain leg strength. You are encouraged to independently verify all the information presented here, as it is thoroughly backed by scientific studies, with links to all reference material provided in the description below. Before we dive in, we invite you to share in the comments your location, your age, and any vitamins you currently take daily. Please don't hold back. We are committed to responding to every comment with personalized recommendations tailored to your age, routine, and the specific needs of your legs. This is your opportunity to access accurate, actionable health information. Let's begin with the first vitamin on our list, one that is surprisingly underconsumed by most seniors despite its profound impact on leg health. Vitamin B12. While its critical role in strong legs, stable movement, and nightly muscle repair is not widely understood, most seniors will recognize its importance when their leg strength begins to falter. When vitamin B12 levels decline, leg function deteriorates, not solely due to muscle loss, but also due to a breakdown in the communication pathway between your brain and your legs. Vitamin B12 acts as a crucial conductor, an essential conduit that bridges the gap between your muscles and your neurons. This disruption, if left unaddressed, progresses from weakness to imbalance and ultimately can lead to devastating falls. The core issue lies in your body's diminished ability to absorb B12 from dietary sources after the age of 60. This is not a matter of personal failing, it's a biological reality. As we age, our stomach's capacity to produce hydrochloric acid, a vital component for releasing B12 from protein in food, decreases. Consequently, even if you consume ample amounts of meat, fish, or eggs, your gut may struggle to extract the nutrients that your muscles and nerves desperately need. Statistics from the National Institutes of Health reveal that up to 43% of adults over 60 have low or borderline B12 levels, and many are completely unaware of this deficiency. The symptoms often manifest subtly at first, a faint numbness in the feet, followed by tingling sensations, and then a growing stiffness in the calves. Then, one morning, you attempt to stand and your knees buckle. The reason behind this is the myelin sheath, the protective insulation that surrounds our nerves. Vitamin B12 is instrumental in its construction and maintenance. When B12 levels are insufficient, these nerves weaken, and the essential messages from your brain are hampered in their journey to your legs. The result? Slowness, an unsteady gait, foot dragging, and leg cramps that intensify at night are common symptoms experienced by many seniors with B12 deficiency. These symptoms are strikingly similar to those associated with early Parkinson's disease or diabetic neuropathy. A significant 2017 study published in the journal Neurology, which tracked over 25,500 seniors, found that individuals with low B12 levels were 60% more likely to fall and nearly 3 times more prone to experiencing walking difficulties. However, the most critical aspect of B12's function for leg strength lies in its role during sleep. While you rest, your nervous system undertakes vital repair work. Your body initiates nightly repair cycles in your legs, replacing damaged nerve tissue and recalibrating muscle signaling. If B12 is not readily available during this crucial period, your nerves cannot undergo the necessary restoration. This is precisely why taking B12 before bed is so important. It ensures that the proper nutrients are delivered into your bloodstream precisely when your body is most receptive to repair. Furthermore, B12 supports a calm and tranquil brain function, unlike stimulating substances such as caffeine. It will not keep you awake. In fact, some research suggests that taking it at night can lead to deeper, more restful sleep for certain elderly individuals. When considering B12 supplements, the form matters. Methylcobalamin is the most beneficial type for seniors, especially those with digestive issues, as it is readily usable by the body. Sublingual tablets, which dissolve under the tongue, are particularly effective as they bypass the digestive tract and enter the bloodstream directly. Relying solely on standard tablets or multivitamins might not be sufficient to correct a deficiency. The speed of recovery can be remarkable. Clinical studies indicate that within 10 to 14 days, seniors who have replenished their B12 levels report enhanced muscle control, quicker nerve responses, and stronger leg contractions. One compelling case study documented a senior who, after 6 weeks of daily B12 therapy, regained full mobility, having been unable to walk independently for more than 10 minutes prior. These are not tales of magic. They are the direct results of applying fundamental nutritional science. Therefore, if your legs feel tight, numb, or sluggish, if you experience twitching at night, or if you feel unsteady when you walk, addressing your B12 levels should be your priority. It's not just a supplement, it's a critical signal that your body needs this nutrient. Moreover, the longer your nerves go without adequate B12, the more challenging it becomes to achieve full recovery. Moving on to our second essential vitamin, one that has demonstrated the ability to correct leg weakness and promote genuine muscle growth after just 2 weeks of bedtime use, vitamin D3. You might be surprised by this revelation. While most people associate vitamin D3, often called the sunshine vitamin, solely with bone health, its role transforms significantly around the age of 60, becoming one of your body's most potent tools for both protecting and building muscle, particularly in the legs. Furthermore, if you're not taking it before bed, you risk wasting your body's crucial recovery window. This makes its nighttime administration more important than ever. The reality is that most seniors are unaware of their vitamin D3 deficiency, with over 70% experiencing insufficient levels. However, the science is unequivocal. Inadequate D3 directly contributes to weaker legs, slower muscle recovery, and an increased risk of falls. Let's break down why. Vitamin D3's benefits extend far beyond calcium metabolism and bone fortification. It directly influences muscle protein synthesis, the fundamental process by which your body creates and repairs muscle fibers. Your capacity to rebuild muscle after exertion begins to decline noticeably around the age of 60. This is why you might find yourself sore even after gentle household activities. However, this rebuilding process slows down considerably more when your D3 levels are low. At this stage, the age-related decline in muscle mass, known as sarcopenia, begins to manifest, and it often impacts the legs first. Your glutes, thighs, and calves start to lose their volume, a process you might feel before you see it. It becomes more difficult to stand up, climbing stairs takes longer, and you find yourself avoiding prolonged standing, which can effectively shrink your world. A 2020 study published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism observed that seniors with low D3 levels who supplemented with vitamin D3 at night experienced a remarkable 34% reduction in falls and a 19% increase in leg strength over a 3-month period. This is a substantial improvement, but why does D3 have such a profound effect on strength and stability? It activates crucial muscle receptors. These receptors are most active during deep sleep when growth hormone is released. Therefore, taking D3 right before bed aligns perfectly with this peak activity period. Beyond muscle building, D3 also plays a vital role in reducing inflammation within your muscle tissue. Do you experience a burning sensation in your calves at night or a deep ache in your thighs? Chronic microinflammation could be the cause, and D3 aids in its regulation. A 2022 study in Frontiers in Aging found that seniors with D3 deficiency reported twice as much leg pain at night and significantly less muscle regeneration over 6 weeks. In contrast, participants who took D3 before bed showed quantifiable improvements in walking speed and balance, alongside a noticeable reduction in pain. This is where many seniors make a critical error. They either completely omit D3 from their regimen or take it in the morning. However, when taken at night, it synchronizes with your body's natural repair cycles, unlocking its true benefits. Muscle building doesn't occur in the gym or during daily activities. It happens while you sleep. And without adequate D3, this repair process is severely compromised. While sunshine is a natural source, after age 60, your skin produces 75% less vitamin D from the same amount of sun exposure, meaning even daily walks might not be enough to maintain optimal levels. Supplements are therefore essential. Most seniors benefit from 2,000 to 4,000 international units of D3 per night to see results, though your specific dosage should ideally be guided by your blood levels. Always opt for vitamin D3, not D2, and to enhance absorption, consider taking it with a small amount of healthy fat, such as a bite of avocado, a spoonful of almond butter, or a few nuts. Importantly, D3 will not disrupt your sleep. In fact, some research suggests it may improve sleep quality by promoting nerve relaxation and reducing nighttime leg cramps. If your legs feel tight, if you struggle to regain strength even after exercise, or if you've noticed your gait becoming slower, a D3 deficiency might be the reason for your poor nightly recovery. With this supplement, your muscles can finally receive the nourishment they need to heal effectively. Now we arrive at the most potent vitamin, one that most seniors have never even considered for leg strength. It's not just about strength, it also supports collagen repair, reactivates muscle memory, and can reverse years of muscle loss, even at age 70. This is vitamin K2. While many are familiar with vitamin K1 for its role in blood clotting, vitamin K2 is a different compound entirely, and it plays a crucial role in restoring what aging takes away from your bones and muscles. If you're over 60 and your legs feel weak, achy, or unsteady, if your knees buckle when you stand, or if your calves feel like rubber bands by lunchtime, your body is likely starved for K2. So what exactly does K2 do? Simply put, it acts as the body's calcium traffic director. It meticulously guides calcium away from your arteries, joints, and soft tissues, and ensures it's deposited where it belongs, in your bones. In the absence of K2, calcium becomes misdirected. It can lead to hardening of your blood vessels, calcification in your joints, and stiffness in your soft tissues. This is why seniors with low K2 often experience both achy, tight legs and weakened bones. Their calcium is being sent to the wrong destinations, a fact most people remain unaware of. K2 is also vital for activating genes responsible for muscle healing. In a 2021 study published in the journal Nutrients, researchers administered a daily dose of K2 to older adults and monitored changes in their strength and function. In just 8 weeks, participants' quadriceps strength increased by an impressive 21%, and their standing balance improved by 31%. This isn't just a minor boost from a supplement, it represents the true activation of muscles. The most significant results were observed in individuals who took K2 right before bed, coinciding with the period when muscles and bones repair most effectively. Vitamin K2 also works synergistically with vitamin D3. Think of them as a team. Vitamin D3 facilitates calcium absorption into your bloodstream, and K2 ensures that calcium travels to your bones, rather than accumulating in your arteries or joints. Without sufficient K2, D3 can inadvertently cause problems by moving calcium around without proper guidance, which may explain why some seniors taking D3 supplements alone continue to experience stiffness or worsening joint pain. In almost all these cases, K2 is the missing link. Furthermore, K2 enhances muscle glucose metabolism and promotes bone formation by activating osteocalcin, a protein that is particularly beneficial for seniors with poor circulation, insulin resistance, or prediabetes. In a clinical trial published in Aging and Disease, seniors who took K2 demonstrated improved blood sugar regulation and increased leg endurance during daily walking tests. When taken before bed, it also promoted the replenishment of muscle glycogen overnight, leading to stronger legs the following day without fatigue or soreness. The challenge, however, is that K2 is scarce in modern diets. It is primarily found in aged cheeses, certain meats, and fermented foods like natto. Unless you consume these items regularly, you're likely not getting enough. The most effective solution is supplementation with MK7, the most bioavailable form of K2, particularly when taken at night. MK7's longer half-life in the body leads to better muscle support throughout the night and more consistent calcium regulation. By taking K2 before bed, you send your bones and muscles the precise signal to rebuild while you sleep, akin to activating your body's internal healing mechanism. K2 is also the key that unlocks the full benefit of D3. Therefore, if your legs feel weak, if climbing stairs has become more challenging, or if you're experiencing knee or calf pain that has recently developed, adding K2 might be the solution. If your muscles haven't recovered, your strength hasn't returned, and your legs still feel like they're losing the battle against time, this one vitamin could be the answer. Now, let's discuss how you can begin integrating these 3 vital vitamins into your routine without feeling overwhelmed or confused. Consistency, form, and timing are paramount, and starting tonight, you can support stronger legs if you approach it correctly. Begin with vitamin B12. The sublingual form of methylcobalamin is ideal because as digestion naturally declines with age, you don't need to swallow a pill. You simply place it under your tongue and allow it to dissolve. Take this at least 2 hours after dinner or approximately 30 minutes before bed, ideally on an empty stomach. This allows for direct absorption into your bloodstream without interference from food. Make it a nightly ritual by leaving the bottle next to your toothbrush or setting a phone reminder. For beginners, start with 1,000 micrograms per day and monitor your energy levels, balance, and sleep quality over the next few weeks. Next, consider vitamin D3. Opt for a soft gel or capsule containing at least 2,000 to 4,000 international units, IU, of vitamin D3, which is the form your body naturally produces from sunlight. Since D3 is fat-soluble, take it in the evening, with a small amount of fat, such as a sliver of cheese, a spoonful of almond butter, or a few nuts. Avoid consuming a large meal immediately before bed, as it can impede absorption and disrupt sleep. Take your D3 ideally 20 to 30 minutes before bedtime. It can be taken simultaneously with B12. Simplicity is key to adherence. Place the bottle next to your bed or with your evening tea mug. Finally, add vitamin K2. A dosage of 100 to 200 micrograms is generally recommended, with a preference for the MK7 form. This version works well with D3 and remains active in your body for a longer duration. Take it concurrently with your D3 dosage as they function optimally together, especially during the night when your muscles and bones are repairing. While a small fat-containing snack can aid absorption, a full meal isn't necessary. K2 ensures that calcium is directed to the proper location, especially if you are already taking a calcium supplement or consuming calcium-rich foods during the day. If you are managing other medications, always space these vitamins at least 1 hour apart from any prescription drugs, unless specifically advised otherwise by your doctor. The easiest approach for most seniors is to prepare a bedside tray with your 3 supplements, a glass of water, and perhaps a journal or some soothing herbal tea. The key is consistency. These nutrients don't yield overnight results, but over days and weeks, they work to reset your body's recovery system and restore your legs' natural strength from the inside out. So, starting tonight, follow this simple order. B12 under the tongue, D3 and K2 together with a tiny healthy fat snack, all taken about 30 minutes before bed. Keep it quiet, keep it simple, and allow your body to do what it's been waiting to do. Heal, repair, and rebuild your legs while you sleep. Once you've established your nightly routine of taking B12 under the tongue and D3 and K2 with a small snack, it's time to take it a step further. Even though these vitamins are powerful, a few simple adjustments to your daily rhythm can help your body absorb them better, rebuild faster, and wake up with stronger legs in less time without adding more pills or complex routines. First, prioritize hydration with intention. Don't just drink when you're thirsty. Most seniors underestimate how dehydration weakens their legs. When your body is low on fluids, your blood thickens, circulation slows, and muscle cells struggle to absorb nutrients effectively. Even if you're taking the right vitamins, without sufficient water, B12 may not reach your nerves, D3 won't distribute efficiently, and K2 can't effectively move calcium to where it's needed. That dull, achy sensation in your legs at night might not be aging, it could be poor hydration. A study published in the Journal of Aging Research found that even mild dehydration led to a 14% drop in leg endurance and delayed nighttime muscle recovery by several hours. The solution isn't to guzzle water all at once, but to sip steadily throughout the day. Aim for a glass every 90 minutes while you're awake. You can even enhance the flavor with a slice of lemon or cucumber if plain water feels unappealing. Just remember to stop drinking about an hour before bed to avoid sleep disruptions. Hydration might sound basic, but when paired with your nighttime vitamins, it becomes a secret weapon for stronger, more flexible legs. Second, pay attention to what you eat and when. If your last meal is heavy, starchy, or packed with sugar, your body will spend most of the night trying to digest it rather than rebuild. This is a missed opportunity for muscle repair, especially after age 60, when digestion slows down in the evening. A late-night plate of rice, bread, or dessert can silently increase inflammation in your legs and hinder the benefits of D3 and K2. One study in clinical nutrition showed that seniors who ate a high glycemic dinner after 7 p.m. experienced twice the rate of nighttime muscle stiffness and 38% less efficient nutrient absorption during sleep. The takeaway? Keep your last meal light. A palm-sized serving of protein, like grilled chicken or a boiled egg, combined with a handful of leafy greens or steamed vegetables, is sufficient. Then allow your body at least 2 hours to process this meal before taking your supplements. This quiet period allows the vitamins to work effectively while you rest. You'll not only wake up with less leg pain, but your digestion and sleep quality will likely improve as well. Third, and perhaps most underrated, gently move your legs before bed consistently. This isn't about a strenuous workout, it's about supporting circulation. When you engage your leg muscles with just a few minutes of movement, you activate blood flow, which helps deliver B12, D3, and K2 to your muscle tissue more efficiently. This translates to less soreness in the morning and more noticeable strength gains over time. Before getting into bed, try doing 10 seated leg extensions, a few ankle circles, or standing up and slowly raising your heels off the floor 10 times. These micro movements signal to your nervous system that your legs are active, alive, and ready to heal. A 2021 study in geriatric rehabilitation found that seniors who performed 5 minutes of light leg movement before sleep experienced a 22% increase in nighttime blood flow to their lower limbs and reported less cramping, less stiffness, and better balance within just 10 days. You don't need special equipment. A chair, a wall, or the edge of your bed is all you need. These 3 steps, steady hydration, a lighter dinner, and 5 minutes of leg movement, aren't magic. But when you combine them with your nightly dose of B12, D3, and K2, they create the perfect conditions for real recovery, not just temporary relief. This leads to real, measurable change, empowering you to take control of your legs, your strength, and your mobility one night at a time. In conclusion, there you have it. 3 essential vitamins, 3 silent deficiencies, and 3 powerful ways to rebuild leg strength rapidly without the need for painkillers, extreme exercise, or risky medications. Vitamin B12 is crucial for repairing nerves and restoring neural connections. Vitamin D3 is vital for fueling muscle growth and calming inflammation. And vitamin K2 is indispensable for redirecting calcium, activating muscle repair genes, and reversing years of silent muscle breakdown. You don't need more noise, more guesswork, or more pills that prove ineffective. What you need is science-backed action, and it begins tonight before bed, because that's precisely when your body is primed for rebuilding, but it cannot achieve this without the right tools. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you currently take any of these vitamins before bed, or are you planning to start tonight? Please share your answers in the comment section below. We read and respond to every single one. If this video has been helpful to you, please hit the like button, share it with someone you care about, and subscribe for more practical health solutions designed specifically for seniors. Your legs carry you through life. Let's ensure they remain strong for the years ahead. If you have any questions or wish to share your personal experiences, feel free to leave a comment. Thank you for watching.